All right. Always appreciate your time. As we know, there's a lot of garbage out there, and some of it catches our eye. So
A lot of garbage.
go ahead and tee up that. We're staring at it here on the screen. Well, I can at least. The old meme that you got here, the unhinged LinkedIn.
Well, I just want to preface this by saying, if you are posting political memes on LinkedIn, you have fully lost the plot.
That's challenging for sure.
Just confused. There are a million ways that are more appropriate for shit posting about partisan politics. LinkedIn? Come on, dog. You gotta...
Yeah, the fact that there's so many outlets for that now, there's no excuse. There's no excuse.
You gotta self-reflect. What the fuck are we doing?
A lot of people self-reflect, sure.
So this is more Alex Pretti stuff because never mind the fact that it happened more than 7 days ago, this is something we should still be fucking furious about. Again, and like, I have to front load this with the idea that if you've seen all of the clips at this point and you still think he deserved to be gunned down in the street the way that he did, I have nothing to say to you.
That's wrong.
I think most reasonable people agree that was, at a minimum, excessive. So there's this guy called Bob Gainey. He's a Coastal Carolinas real estate agent, apparently. This is his LinkedIn. I don't know if you have the image pulled up.
I do. I do. Okay, yeah, you can clearly see it's old Bob Gainey.
Perfect. So it's good old Bob Gainey. Yeah. Bless his heart. He's marginally from the South, so he's got to be unhinged about this, apparently. But
sure.
So there's a picture on the left is Alex Pretti. It's his badge photo or some sort of headshot of him as an RN, a registered nurse. And on the photo on the right is, I assume, somebody from a pride parade somewhere. There are some arrows calling these people the same person, which they're just not, right? Like, even if I was legally blind, I feel like I could tell this is not the same person. But there's this photo of a person on the right in like a skirt and garters and like a dyed beard and a colorful wig, and it's a man, and he's going... The pic on the left is the pic the press always uses. I wonder why they don't use the pic on the right. Their narrative is, he was just a normal guy saving lives at the hospital. Well, he doesn't look all that normal to me, just saying. And I just wanted to pick this apart because...
No matter how you dress, you shouldn't be gunned down in the street. All right,
that's the correct
pretty much what it boils down
I don't care what you do in your personal life. You could put anybody in the video that is the Alex Pretti shooting, and I would be upset. I don't care if you were on the right, the left. I don't care.
No, of course.
If you were a fucking Nazi, even, you still don't deserve to be gunned down in the street.
Right, nobody does.
Just for just being present at a protest and being legally armed. So it's just this in particular pissed me off, and
let's do the second part too.
I put a note in here too.
Let's do the second part too. It says, by the way, normal people don't bring firearms to a protest rally. Excuse me, January 6th? What? What, dude? What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah. I was saving that. Not that it's all the same, whatever, but just because that is a whole nother point that, like, we should be upset about. This is the fucking US of A. Of course you can conceal carry if you are at a protest. That is objectively a constitutionally protected right. Whether or not you support it, that is what it is.
It's wild seeing
what the fuck do you mean?
It's wild seeing some on the right try to bend over backwards as always to protect their side, but they're doing it by being like, well, he was supposed to carry a license. He didn't have a license on him. You're just like, what the fuck,
That
dude?
is true.
Like, who is this? If this person had right-leaning opinions, you would be like if it was twisted around, you would be like, come on, bro. Like, no principles at all. Zero principles at all.
No principles.
Didn't have his license. Like, really? Wow. Right.
Well,
brought to you by the 2A people. Sorry, go ahead, dude. I can't even stop myself.
Love the 2A people.
Love them.
Listen, most of them, I feel like there was a good chunk of that community that was upset about this shooting. But it's just frustrating when a large chunk of the right just agrees that there was nothing wrong with this, despite the fact that like it is
The online right.
objectively
To be
against
clear.
the Second Amendment.
The online right. But yeah.
The
Because I'm
online-
with you.
there's-
I bet
right,
you, and I'm just
sure.
spitballing here, but I bet you 70 to 80% of people, regardless of their opinions and leanings, would be like, that was wrong. They would watch that video and be like, yo, that was wrong. You know, so I do think
Sure.
that there's enough overlap.
But when the leadership of the party you support comes out and is like,
no, it's
well,
tough to see.
should he have been carrying a gun? You know, and they don't give them that shit. Like, they're just kind of quiet about it because
It's tough to
whatever.
see.
It's our
Yeah.
guy. I don't know.
It's
but
the
yeah, so my
vibes.
point
It's the
was
vibes
essentially-
and loyalty administration. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sure. Well, some would say MAGA's a cult at this point.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that I would say that, but a lot of people would say that,
True.
including me. So
And
I don't
yeah,
know. I just I don't care if, like, objectively speaking, Alex Pretti is not in the picture on the right. We don't know who that is. That is just some vaguely similar looking
No, it's
guy.
not right.
But even if it was, what the fuck does
It
that
doesn't
matter?
No.
What
Again,
are we even doing here? And I put in my little note for this topic. It was the
Yeah.
Michael Obama thing.
Yeah, oh, Big Mike.
It's like Michelle Obama. There's this big conspiracy.
Mike.
that, like,
Sorry.
Obama's Barack Obama's wife is actually a man and
Right.
is transgender, and
Yep.
it's this big secret and blah blah blah.
And she's got a bulge. And
Like-
it's just...
Oh man, she had a bulge on the Ellen show. I think is that what the that's what the early clips were.
Imagine
Anyway.
saying that you're a conservative, and then in the next breath you talk about how you're searching the bulge on Michelle Obama. Wouldn't you be like, you're closeted? Like, that's someone who's closeted. Like, that's what you're
minimum, you're
doing, bro.
closeted.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm derailed tonight. Sorry, go ahead.
It's just if I'm taking Obama's presidency in a vacuum, like I don't give a fuck if Michelle or Michael. You know what I mean? Like
No, it doesn't matter.
that it has zero
No, right.
bearing on my perception of how
Right.
he was as the president. It's just a dumb point of attack. It's a bigoted point of attack, and it's a lazy point of attack.
And it gives
just
me the
pisses
same
me off.
feels as, oh, Trump is like uses bad words or like is crass with this. I don't even, when it comes to him, I don't even care about that. It's the things he's doing that are fucking terrible and matter. Again, it comes back to this, like,
Yeah.
sure, you'd like to have someone with
Yeah.
better character because that generally produces a better person. I think that's true. But even still, that being said, there are actual practical solutions that are ready to be deployed to solve things. And if you're doing that, but you're like being an asshole with your words, like, I don't care. I don't care. As long as you're doing the
Yeah.
shit that makes sense and helps working and poorer people. But yeah.
Well, it's funny to me too because so I posted this pretty early on last week when I came across it. And then actually since then there was a video of actually Alex Pretti at a protest about a week prior or like 2 weeks prior
Yeah.
to when he got
Yep.
shot.
Yep.
And he like spits towards ICE agents and he like kicks like the tail light off an ICE vehicle.
Yep.
And a bunch of conservative folks were posting it and just going, look, he's an agitator. As if that still even justifies being gunned down in the street.
That's how they get you.
You know what
that's
I
how,
mean?
That's how they get you and try to distract you by saying, like, well, look at this other thing. And while you're not still looking at or paying attention to the video you just saw, some people might be like, oh, well, I guess agitator, and they kind of start going down that path. But listen,
Hey, you're asking
nothing
for it. You're
justifies
asking for
nothing justifies someone getting gunned down in the street. That is ridiculous. If someone came up to you and punched you in the arm, would you pull your gun out and shoot him in the fucking forehead? That makes no sense. As if there's not like levels to, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like that's so ridiculous. We've been through this.
certainly,
There's a responsibility
especially-
on government agents to be more measured and more de-escalatory. And ICE is not. So it's just like, go
Right.
ahead.
Well, I mean, right. They're hiring whoever they can. So take
I
that
don't-
for
yeah,
what you will.
Sure, that's right. It's led to the
But yeah, it's just like,
part of what led
you
to the
know,
problems.
it's so frustrating. As if that matters, right? Because like you could say, okay, he's interacting with ICE in a way that is illegal, and that's fine if that's fine, right? Like, okay, arrest him, charge him. To just shoot him down in the street because he happens to be carrying, and then to be unapologetic about it and call him a domestic terrorist, because that's the thing that pisses me off the most.
That was tough.
And we kind of hammered this last week, but you can be somebody that supports ICE and criticizes incidents where they fail to be professional.
Of course.
Now, if you're asking me, I think they fail to be professional way more often.
Oh,
but at least in this particular case, where somebody shouldn't have been killed and they were, you can't bring yourself to criticize that just for sake of always protecting your team. Like, it's just like, what do you do with people like that?
Nobody circles the wagons like Bills fans and apparently Trump fans. Yeah, I don't know.
God bless.
They can't. They will not admit any sort of... Never have, though. Obviously, that's not anything new. It just astounds us because it continues to happen, and it's wild.
Right.
Because what you said there is absolutely nail on the head for me. It's like, how do you can, in a nuanced way, just criticize something inside of a greater scheme that you still think is the right thing to do, but like a lot of people don't. It sucks, but
yeah.
If they don't steal an election, then we'll see if there's other things that can happen. But we got a long way to go before all that stuff too.
We do.
So
yeah. If the last year has taught us anything, it's that months can feel like years for sure. So
that's true. That's so sad, but that's true. Yeah. There you go.
Long way to go.
All right. This next thing is from me.
Yep.
And